Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Age of Engineering. In between episodes, I did a decent amount of stuff. Let's go take a look and get to do things. I haven't really gotten to the automation side of things yet. We're going to get to that in the next few episodes. I need to secure more power first, so I'm going to be using a lot of these. I made an electric crusher as well, but I wanted to test it out and see how fast it is. This thing's really fast. It is really fast. I'm going to be using it. I got a bunch of upgrades in here, network card, expansion card, all that stuff. Let's see. Can I show you how fast it is? I probably got something in here. I don't want to do diamond, emerald. Let's do tin. There we go. I just want to show you just how fast this thing is. This thing's great. Let's throw it in there. Bam, bam. Like, look at that. Yeah, it can't even pull fast enough with its configured sides. I'm actually going to have to use something else to pull the stuff out because it is so fast, but we're going to use that for our ore processing. Absolutely. The problem is they require 1780 RF a tick. So we need to up our power because I'm probably going to use a couple electrical furnaces and a couple electric crushers. And yeah, going to do that. Also, too, these, if you, by default, they don't give you secondary byproducts. You need to add a card, an expansion card. So you need to add these things. Not expensive at all. They're pretty easy. And but if you want to get secondaries out of them, I don't know if I'm going to use it with the secondaries. Actually, I might. I might have one of them with it, because they're really good for redstone, actually. I've been breaking down my redstone in this, and it gives you a lot of redstone, so, and lapis. But that's that. I cleaned up my drawers. I added more compacting drawers, so we have quite a lot of compacting drawers. I'm sorting out what I want to store them. Haven't got everything yet. This side here is probably going to get entirely turned into 2x2 drawers, so I'm going to do that. I just haven't done it yet. Over here, I piped in all my mob drops. So they're finally coming in. They're all coming in like they should be. I should have did that before. I just never got to it. Over here, I added 3 more cloches. 1 for flax, 1 for rice, 1 for sugarcane. I really need string. I need all the string I can get. So it's coming in now, though, so that's pretty cool. I need string to be able to make wool. Wool I need to make covered cable and to make covered cable for AE, which is also will let me make smart cable and dense cable. So do you have that? I need a good supply of string because you burned through a lot of it. I guess I already got them out of here. I made 5 stacks of capacitors. Over here, I am putting glowstone in to make cenarium. Cenarium we're going to use for industrial craft solar panels. We got a good amount of iridium now. We should be able to make a lot. I just need the cenarium to go with it. So that'll be a future thing. We're not going to get to that right now, but I was doing that. I'm making glowstone in there too. You can put it in yellow wool into a molecular assembler and make glowstone. So I did quite a bit of that, and I'm going to do more. Over here, I just tidied up the wall. I added some conduit facade and some cable facade. The cable facade doesn't keep its connected textures, so I'm probably going to change it to some other block, but yeah, it's a thing. I guess the last thing is down here. This is going to be the room we're going to work today. We're going to throw in 4 Endergenic Generators down here, which should produce around 30,000 RF a tick, which is pretty sweet. It's a little random. It'll spike anywhere down to, let's say, 6,000 RF a tick, all the way up to 12,000 RF a tick. It seems to balance out at around 8,000 RF a tick. I have hooked them up to power monitors before. It's about 885, if I remember correctly. Which isn't bad at all. But we're going to set those up down here. The only other thing I did, I guess, was the ender. I had looting to this, sharpness to that, this and that. I have no idea. And to my helmet, I added night vision. So I actually have night vision now. I can just turn it on. Makes for working in areas like this really good. And, well, the night. And we also have speed on our pants now. You just do that by adding potion night vision to this and speed potions to that inside of an anvil, and you're good to go. There we go. And I think that's pretty much everything. So let's get right to it, I guess. I have no idea where I'm going. We're going to need quite a few things here. So let's go here. We're going to need Endergenic Generators. So Endergenics, there we go. We're also going to need, what are they called? Sequencers. We're going to need a good amount of these. We're going to need pearl monitors. No, they're called, what are they called? Ender monitors. Let's grab those. I'm just getting them all queued up here so I can grab them easy. What else do I need? Timers. Gonna need timers for sure. And pearl injectors. That's what we need. There we go. Got everything there. We can grab it pretty quick. Like I said, I already made 4 stacks of, well, it was actually 5 stacks of capacitors because, well, so cheap of you matter. There we go. Make a bunch of doubles. And we can throw those into the system. Got a good amount there. Can make a stack of atatics right off the hop because, well, we need a stack. We're going to need to make 16 of these. Let's get those in there. 16 Endergenic Generators for 4 setups. There we go. We're going to need some sequencers. So we're going to need some of these machine bases. Just a machine frame crafted with itself. So sequencers, I'm just thinking here, we need 6 per setup, so we're going to need 24. This setup too is not my own, it's someone else's. It's just, it's so easy to set up and you don't have to think about it. So we are going to use this one. It's just reliable, it doesn't break, and you don't have to worry about timings. Because this setup is all about tick timings and it's very precise. So I'm not messing with it. When someone's already done it probably better than I can. You know what I mean? Well, almost definitely better than I can, because I'm okay with redstone, but some guys are magical when it comes to redstone and timings and that stuff, so I'll leave that stuff to them. That should be everything we need there. Oh, pearl injector. I obviously spelled something wrong here. There we go. And we'll probably need some hoppers, so let's grab a few of those. I should just make a stack of these at some point. Actually, I should make about 10 stacks and just never think of it again. Let's go here. We'll need 4 of these. There we go. And that should be everything for that. I also want some red alloy wire. I'm going to use this wire in particular instead of redstone or redstone conduit. 1, because it's cheap as dirt. 2, because, well, it doesn't blink. It has no particle effects. This is close to lagless redstone that you can get. So we're going to use that. Anything else? We should get some vibrant capacitors, actually, now that I think of it. I'll have to make a couple of these to so we can see the power. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to see the power at all. I should have... Let's make some more octatics, I guess. I think we have everything we need here. We should have enough. I guess 8. I meant to make 4 of these. I probably didn't have enough vibrant. No, I definitely have enough. There we go. Because they're in a compacting drawer now. I don't have to break them down anymore. So, should be able to just make these. I guess we could just do that. What? Oh, I only made doubles, didn't I? I'm such a derp. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do that. Let's make as many as it'll let us. There we go. That'll give us a couple. We don't need a bunch. I just need a little bit to monitor the power. There we go. There's 3. I don't know why I did that many, but hey, that's fine. Uh-oh, they're getting charged. I don't want them charged. I'll leave them in the system until we're ready to grab them. And, because of the wireless charger. But I think that's everything. We don't need stoneburnt. Just making sure here. Oh, I know I need 2 more power cells. So I should probably make those. Well, I have 4 right there. That's enough, actually. I don't think I have enough power cell cards, though. We'll get to that after. Okay. Because I know I got 2 power cell cards here. Let's grab these. And grab that. There we go. And we'll just need 2 more cards. Okay, so we're going to get this set up. So, to get this set up, first we need to lay down all our Endergenic Generators. So, we're going to do that. And we're going to put them in a 2-part spacing. Kind of like that. I have it kind of set up to the exact space that I need. And, yeah. I'm going to cover this up with some border stone and stuff. It'll be just glass over the Endergenic Generators when I'm done. Should look pretty neat. They do flash when they're producing power. Kind of as they're grabbing the Ender Pearl. So they are kind of neat. Kind of cool. And I want to make them relatively legless, but still keep them, you know, looking decent. So if I wanted to keep it absolutely legless, I would completely cover them and never see them. Just make sure those are all in the right place. They seem to be. Now we got to link these all up. So you're going to need your smart wrench. You just right click on one, then right click on the next. If you right click on the one you first did, you notice that's the one you selected. That's the one it's linked to. And it's up there. Select another another energetic generator as destination. And you're just going to do that. We're just take it in a circle and get them all linked up. There we go. That's just kind of the setup there. And they should be all linked up, just going in a circle. And we're just going to do that 4 times. Only takes a second. There we go. And it spams your console, but nothing you can do about that. I should make that console text smaller. But, yeah, I don't usually see it that much. All linked up. This should be the last set here. Nope, that one's set up. Was that the last one? Oh, this one's not done. Oh, no. It's linked. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. No, that's set up. Okay. They're all done. Excellent. Next, I guess we'll get in our... We want the pearl injectors, I guess. We'll get those down. Let's clear our console so we don't have to look at that. There we go. Just going to put them all here. I want them all in the exact way. Just so it's easy to set up. There we go. We're also going to need our Ender monitors next, so we'll get those hooked up. We're just going to go boom, boom. It's very important which way the arrow points, so make sure they're pointed this way, towards the next generator that they're being put in front of. There you go. Those 4 are set up. Oh, I forgot one more, actually. On the setup, you need on the last one, so you go in the loop, boom, boom, boom. The one opposite of the pearl injector, you need one pointing out that way. This one's going to be a fail-safe to reset it, because every time this, how these basically work. This thing, when provided with a redstone signal, if it has ender pearls in the inventory, will put an ender pearl into the Endergenic generator. This generator then fires that pearl to this pearl. So, boom. It takes a certain number of ticks for it to get from here to here. I forget how many ticks it is for 2 blocks. I think it's like 10 or something like that. But for this to be able to catch it, it has to be told to catch it. So it has to open up on a certain tick, grab the ender pearl, then close and grab it, and then fire it again. So the timing is very precise. And it's like a 1 to 2 tick window that you have. Depending on how close it is to the exact timing, the more power it produces. So yeah, this is going to all link up, and it's going to just keep doing that. So it catches it, sends a signal through this, tells this one to prime itself. This one opens up, goes through a sequence, which tells it exactly when to, you know, be ready for the pearl with the first redstone signal, and to fire the pearl with the second signal. It just does that in a loop and a loop and a loop. But every time it catches one, it has a chance, or every time it fires one, I can't remember if it's firing or catching, they have a default chance of just failing anyway, and it'll have to put in a new pearl. So this one is basically here just to reset it. So if this one does not receive a pearl within a certain amount of time, which will actually be 30 ticks, it'll tell this to fire again, and it'll actually have more redstone signals here that basically reset the timing on all of the energetics. So that is kind of how it works. I know it's a little confusing. It's a little bit easier when you see it working. It'll make more sense. One there and one there. Let's deselect that here. But this is super easy to set up. You'll be able to watch this, watch me do it, and go and do it within minutes. It's literally that easy. So yeah, I really want to do these. I really like these generators. No one used them for the longest while, mostly because no one could figure out the timings at first really well. No one had really gone at it, and no one was using them. So he at the jetty, he upped the how much RF they produce. I think he doubled it. So yeah, they produce really good power now. So next we need, let's get these sequencers in place, I guess. Actually, before we do the sequencers, let's set all the settings on these. Okay. And actually, I want to get these linked in. We need to be able to feed these with ender pearls, so let's get those in there. I guess we'll just put them here. And there. There we go. I just want them in the spots, kind of laid out how I want them. There we go. And these ones are just full. This is just a on white, black, which is just my ender pearl channel. Nothing special there. There we go. I guess I don't need to do that. I made a mess of everything. I destroyed the world. There we go, and there we go. Okay, and I just have to add conduits, but it's not a big deal. Next, we'll configure these. These need to be set to Pearl Fired. So we want to go around to every one of these. Just make sure it's on Pearl Fired, or these aren't going to work. Basically, it'll send out a redstone signal when it sees the one it's touching to fire a pearl. And that's basically how it's going to work. And yeah, how it's going to work. I'm eloquent. But yeah, we just need them all on Pearl Fired. It's only going to take a second here. There's 2 done. Get the last 2 done and get on with the rest. These are the most important ones. These and the sequencers. So actually all of it's important. It's such a tiny little compact setup that if you pretty much get anything wrong, it's not going to work. But it's pretty easy to figure out what you did wrong, because all the settings are pretty much the same. Oh, well, we can't do that. I must already have them all set up then? I do. Excellent. Guess next we'll get the sequencers in place. And same as before, the arrow's going to be pointed at the next energetic. So we're going to do that and that. Then with these, we're going to do 2 bonus ones here on the side. They're going to be for part of the reset switch. When it doesn't receive a pearl. There we go. There we go. And our 2 bonus. The big bonus. There we go. Just going to keep adding these. Getting them all in place. Takes no time at all. And if I was just doing one of these, it'd already be up and running and we'd already be connecting power. That is just how easy these are. And also, you can click on these. It'll give you all kinds of information about the, Pearl generators. I think when you hold your wrench, it gives you that information too, actually. Yeah, charge, fired, loss, how much you've gained, all that jazz. But we don't really care about that. Last 2 sequencers would go here. And there we go. Our sequencers are in place. Now, here's the important part. We need to set every one of these sequencers. So we're going to do all the inside ones first. And it's really simple. 3, 5, once 2. That is it. Don't worry about delay. Don't worry about anything else. Just 3, 5, once 2. Once 2 is the setting. There's a whole bunch of settings. So loop. There you go. And it's all different redstone settings. We want once 2. When a redstone signal is received, loop the cycle once. Restart if new pulse arrives. So basically, it'll just go through the cycle once. Wait for another redstone pulse. Do the cycle again. That is all we want, and it needs to be on 3, 5 for all the inside ones. So boom, boom. Oh, and I didn't once do it. There you go. That's how easy it is to make a mistake, and I probably will make a mistake with this, but I kind of almost hoping I do. Just got to show you how easy it is to troubleshoot these, because this setup is really easy. I'll do those ones after. We'll get these ones done first. Once 2, 3, 5. Once 2. 3 and possibly 5. 3, 5, once 2. 5, 3, once 2. There we go. Easy peasy. And this will produce a good amount of power though. So after this, I won't have to worry about any power for my base, I don't think. I'd have to do something pretty crazy, I think, to worry about that. Late game, we're going to need a ton of RF if we want to use the atomic multiplier. Just double check those. Make sure. So I always forget once 2 on something. Like, there it is. But the atomic multiplier, is it called what it is? Yeah. It takes like 1.5 billion to multiply items. Kind of like duplicate them. And is pretty cool, but it's tons of power. Tons of power. So late game, if we want to play around with that, because I've never used that calculator item. I've never used calculator before this playthrough. So it is new to me. So that's good. Gonna get the last set here, I think. No, these ones are already set. So I guess that's all of them. So let's go to these ones here. These ones are easy too. So these ones are just 1, 3. Once 2. Same thing. Except for it's 1, 3. And basically these ones are here just to reset the Endergenic Generators on a Pearl fail. So super easy. Only take a second to set these ones. Not as much running around. There we go. 4 more. 4 more. And then we're almost pretty much done, actually. Just need to do that. Then we can get them fired up. And get some energy collection. Because at first, the power will be going nowhere. Nowhere at all. So that's good. Let's get our redstone wires down. Oh, I haven't got the timers in yet either. They only take a second. So timer, right here. Off this one. and 30 ticks. There we go. So basically, if it doesn't receive a signal from this one in 30 ticks, it's going to fire. And as long as the pearls are going around when they should be, it should receive a signal every 30 ticks. So it's just the reset switch. And it resets everything. So resets all the energetic generators, everything. Resets the cycles. They'll never get caught in the middle of a cycle. And that is the joy of it. So that one's set up, that's set up, that's set up. Okay, let's go over here. And boom. And 30 ticks works. I mean, you could set it longer, but I would not set it shorter. There we go. 39. Excellent. No. Let's do this now. Let's get them wired up. So wiring is super simple. Oh, except for we don't need that one. Actually, it wouldn't matter if that was there, but I just don't want it there. I have an idea in mind, and it needs to be that way. There we go. And regular vanilla redstone will work with these, so if you want to use that just to be really cheap. I just find that vanilla redstone gets laggy in large amounts. From the lighting updates in 110 especially, everything's wired there except for that. There we go. Always double check your wiring. It's easy to forget something. There we go. And there we go. And let's get this over here, yes. And after this, we'll be able to just pipe in conduit and to the chest, get the ender pearls in there, and this will start firing right away. It's literally pretty much all we got to do. And yeah, we're almost done here with the setups anyway. Still got to do the power grabbing and the all that jazz. And there we go. So let's grab some item conduit. Oh, did I not grab any conduit? I meant to grab conduit. Let's see here. What do we got for conduit? Conduit, item conduit there. And we're going to need some more of this, I think. So let's go to recipe. Let's grab that many. That sounds good. Okay, so let's get the item conduit on, I guess. And couldn't be much simpler. This connection doesn't matter. Just ignore it. That, because it won't be set to redstone signal. And this should start firing. What? Why is that not firing? What have I done wrong? What? I'm going to try another one. I'm not sure what I did there. Okay, that one's working. Okay, I got the conduit hooked up on this one real quick, and it's working fine. I just got to figure out what I did here. It's like it's not receiving a redstone signal. I don't know why. I'm actually going to break this. Put it down. Because even if it isn't receiving a redstone signal, this one should blink, right? Oh. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, okay. There you go. You can see how easy it is to troubleshoot. So they're working. That is working full blast. That is going exactly how it should. If the pearls just keep going around like that, it's working. It will stop every now and again, like it did right there. And that is normal. I want to get this one hooked up to power before it gets too much power in it. Basically so we can see how much it's generating. I don't want it to fill up the Endergenic Generators before we can actually gauge the power. So let's get this one hooked up to some vibrance really quick. There we go. And there we go. So that confused me a little bit, but not a big deal. And I'm going to use power cells. So these are going to have to connect on 3 sides now that I think of it. To do that, I'm going to have to do something like that, aren't I? Yeah. That'll work. Okay. Let's grab a power cell. Well, not a power cell first. We'll grab the vibrance. There we go. Oh, they're actually in the AE system. So that's not going to work. I need to get my wireless AE going here pretty soon. Let's do that. Go that. Guess we'll go down here. And we'll go down here. Go to here. And get these hooked up before they get full power. It only fills one at a time, thankfully. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. So let's give it a second to change the power. It's already produced, you know, well over 1 million. Come on. Get it all. How does this have so much power in it already? I can't even see how much power. Cause stop filling up. There we go. Excellent. Wow. So you'll see here, it's going to fluctuate. There we go. It starts ramping up. And there we go. It's going to hit 12. And we're getting a little bad RNG right now. But over time, these pearls will go. It'll cap out at about 12,000. And it could keep going like that. I've had to go a pearl go for that for like 2 minutes. It's just that 12,000, 12,000, 12,000. And look, one of these just filled up. Well, actually, it didn't fill it up. Why is the line full? That's really confusing. Oh, I guess the line was glitched. Okay, we'll ignore that. But, yeah, it's already getting 28 million RF just in the time that we've been staring at it. And that pearl is going pretty good. Pearl failed. It had to fire a new one in. It starts to cycle over, and it's going to ramp back up to 12,000. There you go. Just like that. Easy peasy. And they're working. Working exactly as they should. And you know how they work. So that's pretty cool. Gonna get a power cell in there. Gonna set that to in. And get that in there. There we go. And we'll have to do this for all of them. Get all the power in. Isn't a big deal. The power cells, though, if you are using those, you're definitely going to want to connect it on 3 sides. Because they can only take, is it 5 per side? I can't remember if they're 4,000 per side or 5,000. I can't get to the advanced yet. There was something I was missing. I looked at the advanced. I can't remember what it was. I'm not going to worry about it this second. There we go. And you can also take the power from the top, too, if you prefer that. Really comes down to personal preference. I want to have the same. Okay. There we go. Just me being a little OCD. There we go. That's pretty cool. That one's hooked up. And I'll probably get some facades to cover the one cable. Then put borders down, stone around the rest. To make this really clean. Because I am going to clean up this area. I'm going to add some glass above these. And, you know, make it a little showy, I guess. I like to make things pretty. Pretty. There we go. Which you wouldn't know if you came to my house, because my house is always disorganized. There we go. And there. And throw that there. We don't have a power card yet. I want to set these all to in. Make sure I do that, actually. Yeah, see, that one's not set to in. What is it? It's 5,000 per side. So we need 3 sides for sure for the max. But that is a thing. There you go. Get this last one going. Probably have to make 2 more power cards, but it is the price we pay for massive power. And you can hook these up to a power monitor, do it over time, and figure out how much you get. But I'm pretty sure it is close to about 30,000, 32. Kind of fluctuates in between there. So the power is really good, but it does fluctuate. There we go. And they don't use a lot of pearls either. It doesn't use anywhere near as many pearls as you would think. Did I just set that out? Did I? Really? Make sure they're all on in. And there we go. Our power set up. And there we go. 2 power cell cards. Well, maybe. There we go. Let's head back down. And find the 2 that don't have cards. Actually, I need to find the one that does have a card first. Just so I can link them up to the same network. There we go. They're linked to ID 1. And now we can throw a card in here. And boom. They're on the network. And we're actually getting the power now. We have tons of power to waste. Oh, there we go. And you can see they're a bit of a light show. Oh, what's this one? We got a problem here. What is going on here? I thought they were all working. Why aren't these ones working? Oh. Where are my ender pearls? Oh, I'm such a dork. Anyway, I forgot to put the conduit on the other 2. Extract. Insert. I know people are probably shaking their head going, you did put the conduit on. It's easy to forget things when you're doing videos. Boop. Unless you want to do 800 cuts. There we go. That's doing that. That's doing that. They're all blinking now. They're all producing power. And this power is basically getting wasted right now anyway. But I think we're going to keep up with ender pearls, so it isn't really a problem. Let's go here. We will utilize this power really soon. I just want to see if it's going up. Oh, it's filling the buffers first. I can't actually check that, so we won't worry about that. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Actually, let's help the buffers because I really want to know if we're getting enough ender pearls or not. Here. This one needs help. You need help, sir. I didn't grab enough. Anyway. Probably can't grab any ender pearls in here. Oh, I can. Do this. That one's full. That one's full now. Just making sure they're all full. If so, we can go check it. There we go. That's working. Guess we can come back up here and check them. They're on the other side, of course. Put in the ones I have and give us a go. 8140. And probably watch it for a while. Back up to 43. See if it goes up or down first. Went down 2. Only up 1. You guys like the play-by-play? Yeah, that's going to keep up no problem. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'll watch it over time. But I think we're going to get gain. We're just going to keep gaining. Sweet. It's going to be a little random because of the way they lose and gain. But it looks like it's going up pretty steady. So that is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So let's grab this. Let's grab some border stone. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I usually don't do this in videos, but I feel like doing it for a change. Just to finish off the finished product. So when I do the actual thumbnail for it and it looks prettier, you'll know why. Let's grab that, and we'll need some fused. Because a lot of times I do it right after the video. There we go. And I think that's enough border. Let's grab one more. There we go. I need to do another batch of this anyway. There we go. And I was thinking I would just do this. Oh, we'll fix that in a second. Oh my goodness. That's the one thing. These boots, they give you like auto jump, and it drives me insane. I guess it'd be easier probably just do it up here. And there we go. Just get this covered up. Oh, not that one. And we'll just have these little kind of windows down here. There we go. And we'll have this. And I will add a facade here, so you will not actually see that. But other than that, boom, gonna throw in our fused quartz. And there you go. That's all you'll see. You'll see it down there. It'll be kind of electronic. See the occasional flash, and I think that's pretty cool. Just need cable facades. So that is exactly how I'm going to do it. I won't do the other two right now. Just want to show you, what the setup's going to look like, because before I do the thumbnail, I'll probably do more. Actually, I might do it like that. Anyway. You could also take this entire setup, by the way, and put it in a wall standing up. So as long as you've got a way to send the redstone signals at, the same way, without increasing the tick time on the signals at all, which is kind of an issue with vanilla redstone. You can do it. Unfortunately, this redstone alloy wire, used to be a wire you could put on the walls. These ones don't do it. I don't know which mod that was from. But anyway, I think this is pretty cool. I think I'm going to end this here. I mean, we've got tons of power. It is all set up. We're good to go. We've got, we'll be able to set up all the automation now. We'll be able to set up our molecular assemblers, our ore processing. We'll be able to get to that all now. We won't have to worry about power at all. And, progress through the pack as we want to. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.